From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. CC Sabathia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have two quality starts back-to-back.
Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Now the first pitch from CC. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
Now to the plate, Devin Travis. Previous history with Sabathia, he's got 3 base hits in 27 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a perfect 1-2-3 first for the big fella, CC Sabathia. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Vince Martinez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Standing in, Ken Rowell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ken Rowell.
Now here it comes. 0-1 the count. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Pillar will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Chopped weakly to the left. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Giancarlo Stanton now watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Hard on the ground toward short. There is Solarte. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Justin Smoke now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Stepping in for the Jays, Yangervis Solarte. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here's Randall Grichuk in the dirt, and now let's see the tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 7, left fielder.
It is Curtis Granderson. Previous history with Sabathia, he's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Up around the face. Solarte on third with 2 out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He went deep in the contest last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Missed with a slider. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted in the air to center. Pilar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Two out with the man at first. Two and one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. At the plate, Kendrys Morales, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Count now a ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Just a bit low, ball three.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Bouncer down the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose
Leading
Reyes.
off for the Yankees, second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Ken Rowell. Sacrifice attempt here. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Hit on the ground out to short. Solarte fields it cleanly, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
From the stretch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Travis is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping up now, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Travis has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off yet.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch from CC. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. How would look here? The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter will
in now, Justin Smoke. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Dribbled up the line. Drury has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Still 0-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Richard. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees into both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate as he tacks on to his total. Currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Here's Didi Gregorius looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Didi Gregorius becomes out number 2 this inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Aguilar is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The Wind up and the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
It is Curtis Granderson.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy man, is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. Here's Sabathia on 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To 2-2 now.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Kendrys Morales standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Halfway home, still no score. Brandon Drury will bat next as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Solarte's got it, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
The center fielder, number 13, Ken Rowell.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Rowell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ivan Jimenez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Jimenez.
And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 home. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ivan Jimenez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Drury rounds the corner and is headed home. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks flares this one over toward first. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2, the Jays nothing. Ivan Jimenez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
now playing center field, number 26.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Sabathia's ready. First pitch on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin.
Ready once again, Devin Travis. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Danny Barnes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 24, Danny Barnes.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the sixth.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Popped him up. Solarte is there for it. One down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball one. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-1. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Travis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Here's a high pop-up. Aguilar in foul ground. 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Good-looking sinker on the inside corner.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now the first pitch from CC. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Aaron Luke gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Aaron Luke.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Drury. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Brandon Drury.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. There is Travis. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Settling in now, Jose Reyes. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. In tight with the sinker, ball two.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Two and two count. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar's there, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Ivan Jimenez.
Ivan Jimenez.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get in a field down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Sabathia into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is foul right side. Back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. In is Curtis Granderson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Again, he sends it out of play. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Hicks. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter, Kendry.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike one. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0. Sun Hwan-Oh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 22, Sun Hwan-Oh.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Oh, has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Not close. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch. He is swung on and missed. Strike one.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. And Judge is off and running. Again, another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Devin Travis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
follows up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
A 2-0 finish today. The New York Yankees win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. CC Sabathia records win number 16 on the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on deck. For the Blue Jays, no runs, but only 2 hits, 1 error, they left 2 men on deck. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.